Have you ever pondered how a well-known Hollywood figure may go from the limelight to a quiet, private life? Today, we look at the incredible journey of the renowned singer Barbara Eden, whose name became synonymous with glitz and style when her brilliant career first glowed on television. Now that the years have passed, Barbara lives alone in an ancient house that brings up recollections of a bygone era, because it combines melancholy, nostalgia, and the tenacity that characterizes a life in the spotlight and beyond. I strongly recommend watching this video through to the end. Millions of people were captivated by Barbara Eden's elegance, charm, and classic grin during a period when television was still establishing its voice. She represented a generation for decades. During a time when dreams were beamed into people's living rooms all over the nation, in addition to making her a household name, her well-known parts and unforgettable performances won her admirers, who appreciated her skill and classic beauty. However, as the years passed, the glamour and splendor of celebrity finally subsided, and Barbara's life became more introspective and solitary. She currently resides peacefully in a home that reverberates with memories of a happier era. We look at Barbara Eden's life away from the spotlight in this video. We start by going back to the height of her career when she was a fascinating and reassuring presence on stage and in movies. You will learn about the events that shaped her career, such as the awards, interviews, unceasing fan acclaim, and the glamour she experienced on a daily basis. However, beyond that glamorous facade were the difficulties of being under continual public scrutiny, which ultimately caused her to distance herself from the spotlight. Barbara now resides in a large estate that serves as both a haven and a reminder of her past. The opulent buildings, verdant grounds, and serene corridors of the estate offer a remarkable contrast to the busy sights of Hollywood. It now stands as a quiet testimony to the loneliness of a celebrity who once dazzled the world. It tells the story of a time when life was bigger than the screen. This film transports you inside that house using straightforward, emotional English, showcasing the corridors brimming with work-related souvenirs, the old photos that document the joys of the past, and the quiet nooks where Barbara now finds comfort in her history. You'll discover how fame may evoke a range of feelings and how growing older can bring both wisdom and isolation. Barbara's experience serves as a meditation on the inevitable nature of change. Even if the glitz of her youth will always be shown in movies and TV series, the reality of growing elderly and living alone offers a tragic and realistic portrayal. The movie explores the feelings she must have experienced, including a deep sense of serenity that occasionally arises from attempting to live life to the fullest, even if it was in quiet, a tinge of sorrow for time missed, and a nostalgia for the days when everyone loved her. It serves as a reminder that despite the admiration of the general public, every famous face conceals a human being with hopes, frailties, and perhaps a sense of loneliness. People who have known Barbara throughout the years, friends, co-workers, and devoted fans will tell their tales of her kindness, contagious humor, and unwavering spirit, which still endures today. Their stories not only give a truthful account of her childhood, but also shed light on the inner strength that has enabled her to deal with the difficulties of aging in a society that frequently exalts youth. These experiences provide her character depth and show that, although her previous celebrity may have shaped who she is now, it does not fully capture who she is now. In this story, the mansion itself is important. There appears to be a memory in every room, hallway, and piece of furniture, a relic from a period when Barbara Eden was the focal point of a bright cosmos filled with lights, cameras, and unending acclaim. The video's tour of the estate highlights some of the most valuable objects, including screenplays, costumes, and private images that have been meticulously kept throughout the years. These relics are evidence of a legacy that still inspires and speaks to people who remember her best days, not merely mementos of a time gone by, but the loneliness of her present existence has a grim charm. As the video progresses, you start to notice the contrast between Barbara Eden's lively public character and her serene private life. The fact that she now lives alone in a house that used to be a haven of song and joy, but is now surrounded by quiet speaks volumes about the price of living a life that is constantly striving for perfection. It serves as a moving reminder that even the brightest stars can fade and withdraw into the shadows of their own recollections. This story aims to acknowledge the journey of a lady who, in spite of the obstacles of time and celebrity, continues to be a figure of grace and tenacity rather than arousing sympathy. From the wild peaks of fame to the contemplative, sometimes estranging realities of old age, Barbara Eden underwent a metamorphosis. It is a story that makes us reflect on our own lives, including how we handle change, how we find purpose in being alone, and how we respect the past while working toward the future. Before we conclude, I want to issue a strong call to action. Take a moment today to consider the lives of those who have influenced you. Consider the complete picture of the heroes you once loved on television, including their successes, setbacks, and life events that shaped them into the individuals they are today. Please like, comment, and share this video if Barbara Eden's tale has motivated you to appreciate life's little pleasures. Your assistance will enable us to honor the real legacy of our great performers and serve as a reminder that each period of life, no matter how distant, has its own distinct beauty. We appreciate your time and keep in mind that every narrative serves as a reminder that even in the darkest times, the light of our history guides us.